Welcome back, everybody. Monster Hunter Wilds. We're going to continue along the path of the quest.
Fabius just
Main
returned,
quest, that is.
and not by coincidence.
Not by coincidence either. I'm suspecting that he's got bad news for us.
I wonder if he was able to draw any conclusions from that frenzy scene.
The frenzy samples. I'm sure he did. I'm sure it's all
That
bad.
seems likely, but we still haven't heard the details ourselves. Let's get everyone together.
I apologize for my late return. It seems you all have had your hands full during my absence. Allow me to give my report first.
Did you find anything in that sample from the Wounded Hollow?
Yes, there is no mistaking it. That Nursilla carried a pure strain of frenzy virus.
Oh no, frenzy virus.
Seeing as this topic is a focus of my research, I intend to assist with this investigation personally.
What weapon you play?
Then it must be dire indeed. Allow me
Or are
to
you
share
just
what we've
researching?
learned next.
I bet you're just researching. Hey, look, there's
It's
Dickhead in the
probably
back.
better you see it for yourself. If you
Little
would
penis
follow
head
me,
going.
sir.
I know everything, you know nothing.
Of course, lead the way.
So Athos is probably a cooler palico than mine.
So that serves as a sort of energy network stemming from the Dragon Torch.
That's right. And as you saw on the way here, those energy surges show no sign of slowing.
Perhaps it bears a relation, but essentially all of the East has been experiencing sustained inclemencies.
Then you suspect some sort of link between those anomalies and the Dragon Torch.
And the Dragon Torch.
Energy spilling out of it, same as here, same as the whole damn region. That explains your weather.
You don't think
There isn't a chance that
Fucking
Soshio was
Christ.
actually keeping the system in balance.
Relax, there's no chance of that.
I know,
What
because
we're
I'm the
seeing now
smartest
is
man here.
Clearly a reaction. To what? Who knows?
I should give you a pass here eventually.
That's a tidy pile of
Been railing on
mysteries
this
set
guy
before us.
The entire
But our
game.
job here remains the same. All right. I'll begin my search for traces of Gore Magala.
Gore
You all
Magala.
return to work, but be ready to act.
I know nothing of the frenzy virus, but it sounds like Gore
Intensified
Magala
energy
is the
eruptions
source of it.
Paired with weather anomalies across the region, and now a Gormagala?
Fascinating.
Complicated issues, but the professor trusts in us, so let's do our part.
Here's my part. Shut up.
Agreed. Should probably start by visiting each base camp. See where we stand.
Good thinking. I leave the destination to you then.
There's a base camp for every area except the winter area. I mean, obviously you've got the plains. That's got the little guys with the secrets. You got the woodwoods in the forest. You got the oil people slash iron people slash etc. people in the oil lands. And no one obviously lives in the winter lands. Only one singular woodwood lives there. He is hard to understand because his vocabulary, he seems like all he does is pick up treasures and study big words. Trying to think of a big word to use as an example, but I can't think of anything that doesn't sound overly or overused or I want to use the Family Guy line where in one of the early seasons they used the word sanguine.
From the characteristic
And Peter's
scars,
Brain's trying to figure out what the fuck the word is, what it means. We're gonna go talk to Tasheen. This is not a main quest, because this is not the Windward. Oh, I guess this is another area. I was gonna say, this should be your fourth area, because you've got the keepers here in the thing. Hi, Tasheen.
Oh, it's you. Something terrible has happened.
What has happened, Tasheen?
Will you listen a moment?
I will.
What's wrong?
One of our number, Soshi, is missing. And the one witness's account is a bit unbelievable. They claim he was taken by Shewu.
Hey, woo.
And from the midst of our village, no less.
Oh, wow.
A villager carried off by a monster? Has that happened here before?
Never. Perhaps by a guardian outside. But for one to enter the village is entirely unheard of.
Indeed. Particularly
We'll
since
take
you have
up
that
the
big metal
investigation
door
from
you
here.
keep closed.
Please see that everyone stays alert while we look into it.
Thank you. And my apologies. But I fear this is a matter beyond our hands. Good luck.
Interesting.
I received report of Shewu attacking the village as well. It seems an unprecedented incident.
I would say so.
We've prepped the scout flies with traces left in the village and some of Soshi's possessions.
All right, when I'm ready, we'll head out.
We'll head out.
We need to respond to the situation.
I
swiftly.
agree. And by we'll head out
We
near
can't allow the
immediately.
village to come to any further harm. To say nothing of the missing man.
Yeah, I know. Wonder if it's a man or a boy.
Right. We can only pray that he's still safe.
Should be. I mean, this is Monster Hunter. Alright, we're gonna go find this Boju. We're gonna go kill him. We're gonna... Jewu. There's a... The X is a very weird letter in English. Because it usually has a vowel like an E next to it. Like except. Or
There it is. I don't see any sign of Soshi.
say A. Like yam.
Think of the village first.
Xylophone's sort of a weird word that everyone always talks about because it's XY.
Be sure the safety of the
And it makes a Z sound.
Understood.
But whenever they use X's in Romanized Chinese, it's always just the most bizarre. Nice. I'm doing great right off the bat here. Thank you, Mr. Calico Man. May have to switch out to the gunlands here. I'm not doing a very good job of getting in. Let's do this. For some reason I can play gunlance far more... Yeah, I can play gunlance way more defensively than I can play sword and shield. Which I could get it, you know, like, when you talk about, like, most defensible weapons, they go, like, 1, lance, 2, gun lance, 3, charge blade? Yeah, charge blade. Then probably sword and shield. Unless I'm forgetting one. It also has a dead. Well, that was a very bad start to a hunt. I was less than 5 minutes it took me to get carded. Yeah,
Second
yeah, I'm
to restock
fine.
your supplies before heading out.
Yeah, we're gonna head right back out though. I don't play by your rules. I play by my rules, which are get your ass back out there. That's a honey. This time it'll be different, I say. Took a little damage there, that's okay. The thing that really, I wouldn't say irritates me about this monster, but like, he's got like teeth on his head. He's an octopus type character, so he's got teeth on where underneath them tentacles. But then like right there, it looks like he's got teeth right there in the middle of where, like right below this giant bulbous looking thing. So I don't know. He's got like, looks like he's got 3 sets of teeth. Kind of weird. Nice try. I am super capable of doing this super defensively. Bam! Bam! Nice try. Wow, look at that. Look at that attack. Mash. Smash. That's a counter. About, what? 4 or 5 hits minus 10 each, so... oh, he's gonna slide these rocks here. That's somewhere in the ballpark of like, 3, what? 360 to 450 damage I just did. Isn't great. I mean, isn't bad, I mean. But not anything necessarily to write home about either. Are you gonna fight the dragon? Gotcha. Alright. I'm just gonna stick a big hole in your back here. Don't worry about me. No, no, we're okay. We're okay still. We keep digging right here in this wound. The big thumb guy, and just dig right in your wound. Alright, yeah, we did that. I was kind of hoping to finish you off with that, but okay. Speaking of wounds, I gotta check myself. It was over the weekend I was visiting with my mother, and there was a wound on my leg that was sort of like a, I think I talked about this before. I originally thought it was a what do you call that? Bug, like a spider bite. So when I went to the doctor, they said, nah, it's just some sort of, there's a name for it. It's basically like it's like a blood vessel that, like a blood vessel that pops up above your skin, and kind of like a volcano. And you can have those healed, I think, with like a laser or something. I don't know. Anywho, I was picking at it like an idiot in the car, and I basically took the skin off the top of that wound, and it started bleeding, and it kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. Now, mind you, it's like a tiny little, like, I don't know, bigger than a pinprick, but smaller than, like, smaller than a what? Small, it's tiny in other words. So it's just this little area that just kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, but it wasn't like oh god, it's bleeding, I gotta go to the emergency room. It was kind of like, you know, like I sat there long enough, there'd be like a drop of blood. And then, you know, you'd wipe it up and it wouldn't, or you wouldn't touch it and it still wouldn't clot. So I had a big band-aid put on it about a day or so ago. When I checked it just now, it's fine. It's basically scabbed over. That's good. Careful, he looks angry. That's nice. He can be as angry as he wants as long as he gets in this gear crap. Come on. You know you want to. I'm gonna sit here and heal if you don't. Come get me. Jazzal. Jazzal. He's got so many wounds. Boom, boom. Breaking all kinds of wounds here. Yeah, I'm lucky. Oh, never mind, that hit me. I was gonna say, I'm lucky that didn't hit me. Let's try. Let me switch back to sword and shield just so I can break all these wounds. Oh. Thank you, kitty. And if I'm hitting your wounds, you should be like fucking dying. Missed. Yeah, I got him that time. Sorry, bitch. He's trying to escape. Don't let him. I haven't found Soshi yet. We haven't been to the monster's nest, which is very, very concerning. I feel like on the one hand, I should already have met Soshi. He should be like hanging out, like being like, "Hey guys, you thought I was the wazoo got me, but in reality, I was just on my set crit picking flowers." This is more like, yeah, he actually got fucking abducted and probably like beaten up or dead. Better not be dead though. This is a little kid game for little kids. No death in these games. No real death anyways. I mean, yeah, considering like you have like big fucking dragons blowing fire on you, and you don't get like, you know, you don't have like every 15 seconds going, well, another hunter got turned into a crispy fried critter, or he's got third-degree burns all the way up and down his body, or like, oh sorry, the Nergigante ate him. The what's it called? Ripped him to shreds. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had one of you yet or not. I wanted to make sure that I captured you in the off chance I did not, but I did. So I got another 37 minutes to go, or 2 faints, and he's already near dead, so won't take much longer. Get this bone pile clear, though. Yeah. Oh shit, he woke up. Oh well. That's fine by me. Surprised that did not hit me. The Dragonator, but in kitty cat form. Let's try. Dead. That fight. Well, that was a waste of a rock steady mantle. Oh well.
Hey, I think I saw something that looked like a scrap of clothing earlier.
Great.
Really? The Keeper's clothing was made to imitate the cocoons, right?
Right. The Guardians are less likely to see them as a threat, and it camouflages their village too.
I see. Let's go report back. We have to tell them what we learned.
But yeah, as a predator such as this one who preys on these guardian beasts, he would look like a delicious meal, I imagine. Pretending to be, you know, dressed up in guardian garb. That's unfortunate. I don't know if this is the first recorded death in Monster Hunter, but it's damn close. First one I'm aware of. As I've not played any of the DLC where characters could be written off. You know, like at the very end, it's like, oh, sorry. You know, your cat contracted feline AIDS and died to save you from Nergigante. Or, I would like to talk to you about the new stuff. Lots of stuff to do in the cliffs. Sigh. This is gonna be a fun conversation I'm about to have. Dear Mr. Tachid, Guardian Rathlos has left the village. This is ominous.
I heard about Soshi. That all that remained of him was a ragged scrap of cloth.
I'm sorry. It may come as cold comfort, but I believe he left an important discovery behind.
And what is that?
We may have discovered an issue regarding the fibers you use to make your clothing. It's just a theory, but its guardian deterring traits may have the opposite effect on their predator.
Huh.
Wait, you don't think it mistook us for guardians because of our clothes?
Really seems that way.
Surely that can't.
The theory, buddy.
I believe it's possible, especially as a moving object.
Then the threat we ought to be watching most closely for is Shay Wu, not the Guardians. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I hope you'll allow us to assist you in return.
That's a hard assumption you just made there, because if you dress to defend yourself against Jewu,
Save the materials we
then
gather.
you're going to be open. You may be open prey to the Guardians again, and again with your armor, your clothing that kind of
We'd welcome
makes
that,
you invisible to the
but please,
Guardians.
direct your
It'll make you
thanks to him.
again prey to something that preys on guardians.
We just finished laying his grave.
Hooray!
I will visit and have a long chat
Hopefully
with him
you,
later.
Yoshi does not pop up later in this game and make this moment absolutely pointless. Like, nah, he didn't actually die. He was just taking a big dump in a hole somewhere. Got trapped. 3 days later, they found him ass up with shit all over his chest. Going, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Understood.
I'm gonna go talk to the other person here, so they can start gathering materials for me, which is always nice. Hello, Fangrang. Too much here in this village. It seems very abandoned as compared to in low rank when you get people hustling about, found all over the place. The portion of Sad Myth, Ked Smith. Greeting.
Do inform me of anything you want.
I would like you to collect bitter bug broth because I need that to make a whole shitload of stuff. And if it's very common here,
All right. Some other
I
time.
can have you basically help me make all of my armor and demon potions. Now there's nobody left in this village. Either that or I'm between